A virtual programming lab for module with automatic assessment and anti-plagiarism features. Paper was published in January 2012 in International Conference on e-learning. This paper says that nowadays in computer science and IT fields, professors or instructor need to take a lot of programming assignment and quizzes during their academic or professional purpose. And managing those assignment and quizzes manually for a large number of students is really very difficult. Really very difficult. Because, and time consuming. So they build a tool that perform these tasks easily for module. It has some features like running and editing, editing the code in user browser, or auto evaluate of programs that make learning process easier for student. And it also have some, and it also helps teachers to evaluate their tasks. Suppose a teacher want to prepare any assignments or check for plagiarism or grading, and this tool make them easier. So virtual programming lab tool was built in for some purpose. That purpose is VPL should be an easy way to manage programming assignment and in module. It was developed and by the University of Las Palmas of Gran Canaria and Gran Canaria, and then they want to make available for everyone freely. So they released in free use, so you use under GNU license. But using VPL, VPL, and they independent of they build a feature that there is no limitation of programming language because initially they had support for several programming languages, but if any user required some a specific programming language, they might can install in the jail system. So people also can edit and run programs, source code in user browser. And it should be very user friendly to development of code for the beginner, development of code for beginner. Besides that, it has some support for like and automatic or semi-automatic assignments, and it can have it has a built-in tool to check check plagiarism, and BPL can avoid security bases, so it can caused due to student programs. So in literacy, BPL was developed at the time period of 2012, but in previous there are some billion tools in also like Style or craft. They mainly focus on automatic evolution of programs, style and syntax. And besides that, pass also focus on assignment capabilities and PSAR and look after mainly AI specific programming language, or more general some tools to focus on focus on course management features and like course masters and boss. But yeah, none of these tools, so none of these tools are singly capable to perform all these tasks. So the virtual program, here's the come the VPL virtual program lab idea. So VPL architecture in virtual program lab was mainly built on three elements: on a browser-based code editor, a module, and a jail component. What is a browser-based code editor? Code editor. It's a it's mainly used for Java applet, where a user where a user can edit, run, or debug their programs and in programs in their system browser. And module is modules have several responsibilities, like it helps to provide backup and restore data, restore the data. And suppose you instructor need to reset course or need to control events, that can be done by the module. Beside all these, it also have some features like how to manage the submission, how to support and how to do the assessment, and it can also check for it can also features like anti-plagiarism. And mainly the jail component is a server that provide and execute code that is submitted by the students in a secure method. Like um, most of the compilers or program compilers are installed in jail server. So and a browser interact with jail server through module. Here is the architecture of VPL components. Mm, a very sorry. In VPL architecture, is based on three components in previously mentioned, that a browser based editor and a module and a VPL jail server. Okay. Mm, In user browser send a HTTP request to and model server send those requests to VPL jail server through TCP and in jail server reply within XML RPC jail BPL jail server has XML jail service and it return the request as a HTTP XML format to module server and module server and module server module server convert those XML XML format and display user browser through Java applet in interactive way. VPL jail server architecture. Okay. VPL jail server architecture in jail server architecture attend request for from both interactive and non-interactive execution. For non-interactive requesting and for non-interactive requests in the jail server returns XML RPC request response and module server convert this XML module server convert this XML RPC request to browser HTML format format format. But in interactive running request, running request, done. Running request data include a key like a server and a communication pool which are used to predict the execution of input or the output data. Here is a powerful network topology that improves the that display the display the several users and several module servers and VPL jail server communication how they are communicating. BPL activities. Uh, Types of, okay, there are two type of BPL learning activities like sorry types of learning activities in is suppose the instructor want to given programming assignments. So the instructor yeah, um, certain details of the problem and give a program code um, to solve the student. After then student interact with the code, how it works, and how they solve. There might be a discussion for elaborating the problem and the code, and then student can modify the code as the requirement in their own browser. They need to they don't need any other they don't need to use any other compiler or anything. Here is an example of closely exercise and puzzle exercise. For closely exercise, if a student delete a portion of code and the student need to fill suppose the given program have empty mm, empty program. Given program has some blanks, so the student need to fill that blank and correct them. So in it might be the code has been disordered, like the task was to sort the disordered code, and usually student can use appropriate techniques to solve the problem. There are mainly two kind of activities, activities, and two kind of tasks. Okay, in class tasks or out class tasks. Out class tasks is called long term activities because it might take in several days or weeks to solve the problem. In class tasks, in class tasks, it's a kind of problem that mainly solved in class classes. Assessment support of people. BPL support several both automatic and computer aided assessment. Um, um, in the set of input, it has key support. The set of input test case for configuring a more complex test framework is the key assessment support for the configuration of the program test. People automatically execute a report that execute a report that includes a list of failed tests with an explanatory comments and in great proposal. In the right hand side, you can show the evolution into how the VPL evaluate programs. Plagiarism checking. Plagiarism is a real problem. They must be faced from different perspectives. So we feel support both prevention and um, precaution um, needed for technical development as plagiarism test. Mm, mm, BPL has three major components to testing and testing plagiarism check on tokenization, comparison, and clusterization. In tokenization phase, it in filtering, and then normalizing the code and generate a unique signature and comparison in first in optimizing new memory uses and then shorted answer shorted the output and clusterization it try to optimize the performance and shorted the output. Here are some details about tokenized phase. Tokenizing is a process to get a normalized signature from every file in order to perform an efficient comparing to final submission alone final to find similarities among them. Um, in lexical analysis, it removes the tokens that describe the elements of program. Basically, the lexical analysis extract this represent extract the tokens and that represent the element of program and filtering it 11 comparisons and normalization phase eating it normalizes the ultimate expression into a chronicle form and return the program signature. In lexical, here are some PPL user experience. PPL was tested during academic year 2009 and 2010 among between huge number of students and they take part in several activities and make final submission. So this paper is summarized and nowadays online online work of semester is continuing day by day. So there is so it's really need a virtual program lab that can manage all these tasks like like managing and evaluating and checking plagiarism for checking plagiarism. So the system mm, the main advantage is VPL integrated into popular learning management system. VPL has capacity to produce a complete assessment reports for program testing. It's it can check plagiarisms. It is very flexible after learning. After using sometimes it is really very easy to configure and even from simple input output test and it's more importantly in the University of Las Palmas of Gran Canaria released it freely for everyone. So any university can use them, and people also have some real life academic experience of using in this. So overall, it's really useful. It's really getting more and more useful for nowadays. Uh, Thank you, ma'am. And so, what the question? Any questions?